Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tracy Blake Salami. I hope you guys have really enjoyed having me back on YouTube in 2019. I just wanted to make a short video while I'm at work during the holiday week. Nobody's here. I just wanted to do a quick video on 5 lessons that I've learned in 2019 that I think can be universal for a lot of people who are just trying to live their best life. So, number 1, I learned this year that it is perfectly fine to start over. And what I mean by that is that I switched jobs in 2018, hated my job, and went back to my old job. The facts may not work out exactly like that for you, but the point is that it's never too late to go back and change courses, change routes. Life is all about taking risks, and sometimes the risks that we take work out in our favor, and sometimes they do not. It's not the end of the world, right? You still have or will have opportunities to go back and rechart your course in life. And so I don't call that period of time in 2018 a setback, because in a lot of ways I benefited from the experience, and there's a lot of things that came out of it that I'm grateful for. So it wasn't that it was a bad experience per se, it just was not the right type of experience for me. And so I just want to say it's perfectly okay to start over, and 2020 is a great time to do just that. Another thing I learned in this year, 2019, 2 is better than 1. And when I'm talking about 2 being better than 1, I'm talking about my children. My children mean everything to me. It's hard being a mother of 2 under 3, but it is also worth it, rewarding, and I just feel so complete. I'm very happy with the children God has blessed me with. I'm excited to be their mom. I'm excited to read with them and teach them things and watch them grow. And so that's something that I've learned, that while it's hard being a mom, I'm always tired. I'm also being strategic, as you all know from my last video, with caring for them and approaching motherhood in a way that is wholesome for me and helpful for them, so that we can build memories together even while they're young. So 2 is better than 1. The third thing that I learned in the year 2019 is that 2 heads are better than 1. This time I'm talking about my husband. My husband is an asset to me in my life, and I've learned in some hard ways and then some really easy ways that I don't have to carry everything that's going on in my life in all sorts of realms alone. And it's perfectly fine to allow the person God kept for me to help me along the way, carry me along the way, and then in turn I do the same thing. There's a lot of things that I'm working on personally. There's a lot of things that my husband is working on personally, and we help each other in different ways. And in that way, 2 heads are better than 1. And when you have God in between, I think that is the best combination that you can have. So, my number 4 lesson, the 4th lesson I've learned in 2019 is to maximize on what you already have. I think I shared with you all that I have a master's degree in social work. I earned that degree 11 years ago. It wasn't until this year that I actually started working towards building more skills and getting more work in alignment with all of that education that I got so many years ago. While I'm an attorney and I enjoy my job here, I'm always trying to think of how to level up. And I was thinking, I'm out here, doing YouTube, I'm podcasting, I'm doing all these different things to have multiple streams of income. Why haven't I tapped into the fact that I have a master's degree in social work? Shouldn't I be moving forward with trying to get licensed in different ways? So that's something I did this year. I worked on New York and New Jersey license. I'm doing work as a therapist, in addition to being a lawyer and a podcaster and a YouTuber and a mom and a wife. And I just have a lot of different things going on, and I just want to maximize on what I have instead of always asking God for an increase in other ways when I haven't used what has already been given to me. So that's a lesson I learned in 2019. And the last and the most important thing that I've learned this year is that I have to take care of myself first. And I learned this the hard way in so many different ways. Not just from a health perspective or a mental health perspective, just in every realm of my life. I've always thought about my children and my husband and other family members, and I'm always putting myself last, even sometimes to my detriment. And so I decided this year that I'm not going to do that anymore. There even just on a small day-to-day basis, there are things that I do that would suggest that other people are just more important. Other people are the priority. And the truth is, unless you take care of yourself, you're not able to do all these other things. We've talked about this before. I think we talked about it on this channel when I spent the day or the night at the hotel randomly. I just feel like there's different things that I can do on a daily basis. Where I'm showing myself love and consideration. And it's not selfishness, it's self-preservation. It's vital. It's self-preservation. And so that's something that I'm carrying with me over into 2020. But you'll hear about that very shortly. I hope you all take from these 5 things that I've learned in 2019. And if you have learned some things in 2019 that I haven't spoken about in this video that you think would be helpful for me as a wife, mom, professional, hit me up, let me know in the comment section. And until next time, take care. Bye.